And welcome back to San Diego Living. Okay, springtime is just around the corner, and whether you're talking about sprucing up your home to put it up for sale, or whether you want to just make your dream home just that much more comfortable heading into the future, the guy that can accomplish that for you is sitting right here next to me this morning, Steve Walton from Marcal Design and Remodeling. Marcal has been in San Diego for a long time, but it is well known all across the nation as one of the most trusted names in design and remodeling. That's not by accident.
No, it's not. It's not. They have a great reputation, and they've been involved in networking throughout all the years I've known them, and you know, they really do a good job.
So let's talk about why folks remodel first. They basically fall into two categories. I'm going to stay here forever, and I'm getting ready to sell.
Right.
Different approaches or same approach to remodeling?
Different. If you're going to stay in your home, there's an emotional investment that goes into it. You're going to probably do a little bit more than what you do if you were going to turn it over, for sure.
Okay, so again, maybe you always want to do it for the best price and make sure that you're doing it economically, but that's not your biggest concern. Serviceability might be if you're going to stay in the home.
Right.
Well, let's take a look at some examples here of some of the things that we would do. And I know we love to start with a kitchen, because if you're getting ready to sell or if you're staying in the home, that's kind of the centerpiece of the whole house, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
So what are we looking at here?
We're looking at a project where we have a kitchen that's in the confounds of 4 walls, and we wanted to look at options of adding space versus staying in the footprint of the home. This is a rendering that we did of the project showing an expansion on the interior, so removing some bearing walls.
So on the right side of that picture, that's where there would have been a wall, and this would have been an enclosed kitchen, and then you open that space up.
That's correct. That's correct. And here's an after shot looking at it in its completion. And
oh my gosh!
So it's a big investment, but I think there was a lot of value in that.
But what a huge difference in opening up a space like that. Now, and people, probably know the difference between a load-bearing wall that's holding up the house and a wall that's just a partition that can be knocked down easily. You can handle either one, but there's different concerns. That's why the columns here?
That's correct. So, we could have opened the entire space up, but there would have been a lot more engineering, a lot more money involved in doing that. So this is sort of an architectural strategic way to, sort of subdivide it up and do some architectural detail at the same time, save some money.
Now, one of the things that you offer, and we're going to offer to San Diego Living viewers, is you'll come out to somebody's home and do a consultation.
Yes.
And the first consultation costs how much?
Well, it'll be free.
Just wanted to hear it. Wanted to make sure I wasn't giving away something that wasn't mine to give. A free in-home consultation from Marcal, and let them come out and look at your individual concerns. Let's look at some more pictures, though. Give folks some ideas.
This is another interior remodeling project. This is the type of project where you want to open up all the interior walls, going from a 2-zone formal, informal space to a 1-zone type of home where you're sort of sacrificing that, but you're going to utilize all your square footage of the home.
Well, this is what a lot of new home construction looks like now. You've got the center console and the kitchen, the center island, I should say, opening up into a big family room. But if your home wasn't built that way, you can still get that with some careful consideration.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of value in that because you're capitalizing on all your floor space.
Now, we talked about the inside, but you folks work on the outside of the home as well.
We do. So this is an addition. So if you're doing an addition, one of the things you need to sort of look at is where the addition is going to be placed. In this particular case, we chose to use the front yard because it was the yard wasn't being utilized, and so that was a value in itself, taking some yard space and then carefully positioning the addition on the site. We're able to capitalize on outdoor living spaces in and around that particular space. So this is sort of a detached addition that was sort of coupled between an entry tower.
Now, if you can't go out, sometimes you can go up.
You can go up, right. So in this case, second stories over the top of the house. If you just extend beyond the footprint of the house, you have space below it, and you can choose to put another living room, where you can keep it as an indoor space, indoor-outdoor space, and therefore saving a lot of money.
And just taking a look at some exterior design here, just remodeling the outside look. Again, you love to do the artist rendering first to give folks an idea of what you're proposing.
Right, right.
How often does that really match up with the finished result? That's pretty close.
Yeah. We hope it's usually a better, the after project tends to be better than the rendering.
Isn't that just a great bit of satisfaction in what you do?
Absolutely, yeah. So in the first case, in this case, exterior renovations are a great thing to do, great curb appeal. This particular case here, we added an entry tower, some stonework, changed the roofing tiles, and some stucco work, and it was a tremendous value.
Very good. All right, Steve Walton from Remodeling Design and Remodeling. Again, folks, they will come out and do a free consultation. If you are thinking about selling your home, you'd like to know the most economical way to make that home more appealing and to get your money's worth out of the redesign, or if you want to stay in that home forever and you're just looking to make some changes to make it a little bit more what you had in mind for your dream home, Remodeling Design and Remodeling. And let's talk to Steve. Remodeler of the Year, that's no small feat right there. So you're talking to the folks that can get her done. Steve, great to see you.
Thank you very much,
Thanks
Mark.
for coming out.
Appreciate it.
And we'll see you up in Alpine.
Okay.
Okay. For more information, san diego6.com is the place to go.